hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.
Hello viewers and welcome back to the channel for a new video on GT Sport. For this one we are going to be at Alsace in the GR4 for around 17th of the FIA Manufacturer Series. So for this one I was very pleased with my qualified 5th on this one, as the Jag wasn't one of the best cars on this track, to be honest, and yeah, I was very pleased with my quali, but well, it had been a long time. I've not been disconnected from a race, and it did happen during the grade presentation of this race. And also to be noted that on that day a couple of guys got disconnected even in the top split. For the strat, we are going to start with the medium compounds, who are going to be a must for this race, and then at the end of lap 3, we are going to put the soft compounds, and then pit at the end of lap 8 to put another set of soft compounds too. So starting with the medium compounds, as I said, as they are the slowest compounds available, so we can finish hard with the soft compounds. And also to be noted, for this race we will have to save the maximum fuel we can, because we don't want to lose too much time in the pits. So for this race you are going to see that there was a guy, the Belgian right behind us, who is going to cause us a lot of trouble in this race. And trouble number one is him forcing his way into turn 1. Couple of laps later, still with Belgium, he's going to try to find a gap that doesn't exist on this corner and nearly put the Italian out. But unfortunately for the Italian, the way he reacted put himself out afterwards, and he even rage quit the race. So unlucky for him because of a very hazardous driving from the Belgium. And on this one too, you can see that he's trying to get back on the racing line, on the braking point, very aggressively. And on this one he take the inside and brake check me right in the middle of a corner, which gives me 1 second penalty, just because this penalty system is so stupid, to be honest. Couple of corners later, the Belgium once again is going to brake check me on this corner. For that I was thinking maybe, okay, he doesn't know the track, that's why. But when you are a DRA driver, you can't use that excuse. That's not an excuse. When you're new to the game, yes, but when you're a DRA, you can't say that you don't know the tracks on this game. So for me, he was doing that on purpose. And once again, but this time it will be with a Brit in the Honda doing the inside. He's going to brake check him. Look how much he does brake and how much I did gain on that. But well, he stayed in front because of a tap from the Brit. And after seeing that, I said enough is enough, and I'm going to do something I don't do usually, is to deliberately put him wide. And he got the 1 second penalty. That shows you how the system can't judge what is good or what is wrong. I should have got the 1 second penalty for that because I put him wide, but well, let's call it karma. So finishing 16th for this race, should have been in top 10 to be honest, but well, things are like that. So for my third and final attempt of the day, slightly slower quali compared to my first attempt, about 4/10, and we are starting 4th, but we did lose some DR and from the first race because we got disconnected. We lost one 1,500 points of DR and lost around the same amount on the second race because we finished it at the end of the pack, at the back of the pack, sorry. So we got a DRB now compared to a DRA, but we were in both first and second attempt. So on this race, it was a mixed lobby of DRA and DRB, but we decided to make sure we can improve our points, at least improve our points. We were looking for over 108 points, so we can improve our total points for this season, because now they take into consideration the best 5 round you had during the championship. So now we are still 4th, and as I said earlier, I just wanted to improve my points, so I won't fight too much. If I see that someone is way too faster than me, I'm going to let him go, just like I did with this Belgium. So moving on to lap 5, we need to push a bit harder because it's the lap that we are going to pit, and it seems that the Belgium and I are much more faster than the Spaniard in the Merc right in front of us. But coming into this corner, the Belgium is going to go a bit wide on coming out of this corner and getting back on the line very aggressively. It seems that it wasn't my day with the Belgium guys for this round. So coming at the end of a lap, we are going to pit. The Belgium also is going to pit, and you can see that I'm much better than him on the fuel, but I decided to put the maximum fuel that I can, so I don't need to stay too long into the pits for my last pit stop. So I did overfuel a little bit. So coming back on track in 8th, we did move on lap 7. We are already back on a small pack of cars who need to pit yet, so we are going to be very cautious, try to not lose too much time overtaking them. So first one will be the guy in the Ferrari, the Italian, the Spaniard, sorry. The next one will be the guy in the Mustang, and then will be the Greek in the Atenza. So as everyone needed to pit, we are now in a provisional first place. We started 4th, now we are 1st, not too bad so far. Now we really need to create a gap, because even if the Belgium right behind us need to pit a second time, he's actually on medium compounds, which means he will go with the soft compounds at the end of the race, and he will be much more faster compared to us. Even on my previous stop, I did overfuel. I needed to fuel one more time, so that shows you how bad the Jag was on the fuel, or even me pushing too hard on the rev on this one. So coming back on track in second place, around 4 second gap with P1, but the Belgium is right behind us, and as I said, he's now on soft compounds, which means he will have more grip and will be much more faster compared to us in the corners. For example, here he's doing a very good move, and I'm going to leave him enough room to pass me, because if I stayed on the throttle a bit longer, I would have pushed him wide, and that's not what we are looking for. So even if we had 4 second gap with the Spaniard, we are now 2/10 right behind him, so we are going to come short on P2 for this race. But still, the podium is a very good result, and we are going also to improve our points for the championship, and it will be the 3rd time we are doing 128. So despite the disconnection on our first attempt and the bad result on the second, we are still in the top 20 and we are now in the top 1000 in the region. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, you are most welcome to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not done it yet, and if you want more, don't forget the bell. Until next time people, stay safe. It was your host, Bertmon 23. Cheers.